What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing awesome today on this Friday. My name's Brenner. Welcome to my channel, Mr. Liquor Sipper, and today we're doing another review for another week. We're gonna check this out right now. 10 Cup, mother suckers. Alright, so 10 Cup, we're just gonna get straight to it because my videos have been pretty long lately. So 10 Cup, it's distilled and it's a sourced blend of bourbon from MGP and single malt whiskey from Stranahan's. All right, the release date, this is something that is ongoing. It's not hard to find. It's not like you're gonna have to, look for that needle in the haystack type deal. Just go down to your local specs, pick it up. And real quick, I just want to put this out there. Look, I'm not getting paid for any of this, for me doing reviews or anything like that. This goes for any and all of the whiskeys, just as they are as fresh out the bottle when I pour it from my very first reaction. These are all genuine reactions. This is just what happens when I pour it and taste it. And again, I don't get paid for any of these reviews. This is just solely my own opinion and what I feel about it. And for all the newbies out there, just like myself, that don't know and haven't known much about the whiskey, that's what this whole intent of this channel is about. So you can have somewhere to go to, you can talk somebody, drop a comment and say, hey, you know what, I don't know anything about this. And you're not going to be criticized or scrutinized for things that you don't know, because the intent is to learn from this channel and jump on this train of a journey with me to just embark on some new things that your taste buds have never been kicked with before. All right, so like I said, release date is ongoing. This is an 84 proof bottle. All right, and it even says on here it's 42% alcohol. So for the most part, anything that's about 80% or 80 proof, for me, from my experience thus far, has been super easy to drink. It's kind of like we had that Yellow Rose. It was 80 proof, super easy to drink. All right, so as far as mash bill for this is a blend of bourbon. It's 64% corn, 32% rye, 4% malted barley. It's a single malt whiskey with 100% malted barley. Now the MSRP for this is roughly 30 bucks. So you're not breaking the bank for something that you're gonna, more than likely you're gonna enjoy based upon all the reviews and everything that I've looked at. And by the way, one of the reasons I've intended to do this 10 Cup review, there's a few people out there on the channel and off the channel that have left comments regarding this as something good to taste and something that they wanted me to review. Either they had tasted it or they just, like myself, have read and heard good things about 10 Cup, and easy to find, and like I said, supposedly tastes good based on the reviews, and you're not breaking the bank for it. Okay, so a little history about this. So this was founded by Jess Grabber and originally introduced in 2014. 10 Cup is an American whiskey and is a company, or the company's flagship product. And it's now referred to as the original. The 10 Cup company is located in 10 Cup, Colorado. And like its sister company, Stranahan's, 10 Cup whiskey is cut with Colorado's Rocky Mountain water. 10 Cup American whiskey is a bourbon style whiskey combining a high rye bourbon distilled and aged in Indiana with a small amount of single malt distilled and aged in Colorado. So each whiskey is used in the blend and has been aged in char number 3 barrels. I'm not 100% sure of what that char number 3 barrel is. For the next part of any old video, as we know, we're going to do a tasting. So because this is from Colorado, I put some ice in this. All right, the water comes from Colorado. It's what they utilize in order to create this whiskey. Okay, and just for like a quick little history about it. So 10 Cup was an old mining town, and the town was actually named after the miners that were out there. And same thing with this 10 Cup ordeal. So this was sort of like an acknowledgement to the gentlemen that were out there doing the mining. They called it 10 Cup, and 10 Cup was actually on the west side of the Rockies. And so that's kind of where they got the name from. Just a little bit of history about this, so you know what you're sipping, you know what you're drinking, and if you get asked, you'll at least know. And it does say right here on the bottle, Jess Grabber. Now this bottle is super cool to me. My personal opinion about it is definitely distinguished. and it separates itself from every other bottle even that you have up here. It's kind of like the maker's mark, how it has the wax on it. In this case, it is this silver cup that either A, you can use to sip out of, you can make the smallest amount of soup in it if you needed to on the top of a mountain, or if you needed to do a urinalysis piss test, you could also use it for that. So there's that. Let's crack this mother open. Okay, so right off the bat, this cup obviously is usable. I probably should have rinsed this out, but who cares? Okay, so there's that, and we're gonna take this off. So like I said, this is all new stuff, brand new, never tasted it before. Tin cup review. Getting this thing off of here, making a mess. That's okay. All right. Ooh, look at that sound. It's nice. All right. Looks a little light in the glass. You can see. It has a very watered down honey type look as far as what it looks like to me. All right. Since that seems to be a thing, everyone wants to know, well, how does it look inside the cup? All right, well, that's how it looks inside the cup to me. This is my own personal opinions, and if you don't like it, then turn it off. Turn the channel off. Go find someone else. So, off to my most favorite part of this channel, which is nosing for newbies. Smells like the black void in outer space. Smells like dirty secrets and old wives' tales. Smells like a skank's dirty skirt. Smells like Al Bundy's shoes. This smells exactly like the streaming waterfalls of nowhere near Colorado. So, that's a lie. Smells like the pissed on snow of Colorado Alps. So back to the reel. Alright, so you get a waft of caramel combined with some interesting spices that it's a little bit peppery, but it seems very, very subdued and subtle. We got a little bit of citrus, maybe some orange peel in here. Overall, it seems like it's going to be a very light taste. And just from the smell of it, it seems like it's going to be your typical generic, easy sipping, easy drinking. I don't know. We're going to see if it's something that separates itself from everybody else, or if it's just something that you can pick up right before you go climb a mountain and fall off. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. So, now, granted, this has some ice in it because I was really trying to aim for that, you know, the Rocky Mountain vibe with the ice and keeping it cool and chill, because, you know, that more than likely if you're, you know, mining or something like that, you're going to have a cold something, right? You're going to have something cold that you're drinking out of. So what I'm going to do is, just for some authenticity, I drank it with some ice. All right, so it's slightly watered down with the ice in there. Overall, it's super smooth. There's no burn really with the ice. It's hard to capture a lot of the taste on my palate, and I definitely wanted to taste both versions of this. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna actually utilize the cup that's on here because it is something you can drink out of. Bartender, come and clean up my mess. Alright, so this, I'm pretty sure this is a dirty over ridiculous shot glass that I'm about to drink out of that hopefully doesn't have coronavirus in it. Alright. We better put the cap on it and we'll drop this thing and knock it off, and everyone in the bar is going to be pissed. Party foul. Party foul. Folks, today we're going to be as genuine and as real as you can be. So now it's time for the tasting. Okay, so with it neat, I tasted more honey. So it's more of a honey, citrus, orangey taste to this. It's kind of weird because it seems like it's a little bit thicker than some of the others. Oh wait. Okay, the burn, that burn, though it was subtle initially, it comes back. It's like a weird indigestion that came right back. So, foul ball. Overall, I could see how practical this would be if you were, if your intent was to go out and go camping or something like that, and you wanted to keep a relatively quote-unquote light load for wherever you're going, and you're in the tent and you just wanted to crack a bottle of something and you didn't have a lot of glasses or cups or anything like that. You just wanted to, hey, you know what? I want to sip some whiskey. We're out here. We're going to enjoy the moonlight, look at the stars, and have a little bit of this tin cup with the Tin Man. The Tin Man. The Tin Man. The Tin Man. So if you're feeling like you need to get oiled up and greased up or something like that for $30 a bottle, $30 a bottle, you can gain a heart from the Tin Man that he received from behind the curtain and sip on some tin cup and enjoy your nice sunrise, not sunrise. That would be weird unless you're just like pulling all-nighter. So unless you're watching the sunset and full moon in it out in the middle of nowhere and shooting some boar or something, enjoy some tin cup, man, because the cup's already on there. And I think that's it. Until next time, when we do another nosing for newbies, please, with all intents and purposes, and learning this whiskey bourbon lifestyle journey and culture, keep sipping. Hanging on Mr. Liquor Sipper, sipping, sipping.